Hi everyone, Bandana here. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to, well, Murder Circus. Post Malone's Murder Circus, to be exact. This is my first time booting it up since the patch. I haven't looked through the actual list of items we're going to get in the Battle Pass, so this will be an exciting first look for me, and then I'll try and put in some footage of actually playing the game at the end. Hopefully I can find the fortune teller and everything and have a little prod at them. So, I mean, this is what we really want to get hold of, right? Whether I can get hold of that for this video, so I can get it out at a reasonable time, I don't know. But I should be able to find the teddy bear, right? Anyhow, let's skip over that. So, we will be buying the Battle Pass, but I'm going to skip that for now so we can go and have a look at the Battle Pass, because that is the priority. Oh, it takes you straight to it. That was easy. So, first thing we get is the Deposed King. That is actually quite a nice outfit. I think I actually prefer that to the other one, because the other one's a bit bright. This one's quite nice looking. I'm glad they've given you that as the first unlock. Obviously, you have to buy the Battle Pass to get that. There's obviously quite a few locked things I can see already. Here is the carbine aperture. Not so fussed about that. I'm not a big fan of the aperture sights myself, but I know there's some people who love them. So that's an unlock for everybody. Then we got our first unlock, which is locked. It's a slightly colourful, sort of clown-esque, shall we say. It sort of fits the circus theme. This is a stamina shot weak. Then we have a lucky horseshoe charm with a little bit of barbed wire wrapped around it. There's quite a few bits of barbed wire in this one. Not a terrible charm. I'm still a bit iffy on charms. Now we've got a new Bornheim extended skin. It's really, really pretty. Other than I'm not still on board with the sort of red colour. It looks a bit obvious, but I really love the sort of pearl handle and the gold trim. I think that's actually very nice. And I know it's called the golden petal. That's obviously the rose petals or whatever flower that is on there. I actually really like the design of it, other than the red. I'm just not on board with the red. Recovery shot. Restores a lost health chunk. So, there isn't a weak one, there isn't a strong one, it's just a recovery shot, full stop by the looks of it. A poison bomb. Juggler's flourish. I mean, that's quite fitting, isn't it? Poison, Joker. Yeah, I quite like that. You see it's slotted in the top of one of the juggling sticks. See, I don't mind that being red because it's just a throwable. It's not something that's going to be there all the time in front of you, so I quite like that. I think throwables and consumables are a good place to have strange colours. Whereas on a gun, it makes it more obvious for you to be seen, I guess, in my head. And obviously in reality as well. Level 7. A few coins. Level 8. An Infantry 73L Sniper. And, I mean, for style points, yes, obviously, it's very stylish. I like the gold. I like the grey and white. The circus tent sort of red with gold trim is very pretty, but that sticking out of a bush, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb, right? It even glints because it's like slightly shiny material. Yeah, I think it's very nice. Obviously, plenty of work's gone into it, but I can't see myself ever taking it. That, however, that is very nice. A knuckle knife. Savage comeback. That is very nice. Always looking for new knuckle knives, because I don't mind the one I've got, but that one is... I really like the design of that. It just feels... It just looks chunky, meaty. I quite like that. Yeah, I'll be switching to that, I think. I quite like that one. Next... Whoa, have we gone straight to 10? 9, and then we'll go into 10 next. I can't click that. Can I click that way? Oh, I can. I can click with my arrow keys. Sparks pistol silencer, yes please. Very happy to see that in there. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can get on board with that because I like the Sparks silencer. I like the Sparks pistol. I don't use it a huge amount, admittedly, but I'm on board with that. That works. Then we've got the Mako 1895 Claw. With another... Now, that skin is nice. Look at that. So you've got playing cards on it. You've got a nice gold trim again. You've got the flower on the back. It's not too colourful. There's a hint of colour there. It's maybe a bit white, I guess. But I'm slightly more on board with this. Slightly more on board with this. I actually quite like that one. Yeah, that's quite nice. I really like the gold. Okay, so that's... I don't know what everyone else thinks. Do let me know in the comments, but that one I quite like. 12 gets you some more blood bonds. Then we got a charm, the Looking Glass, at 13. A charm's a charm, isn't it? I mean, they're lovely designs. I cannot fault the designs, but it just takes up space on the screen. Centennial Sniper. I'm slightly more on board with it because it's striped, and therefore the red is less glaringly in your face. Again, I really love the gold inlay and everything. I do think that looks really nice. I wish the scope wasn't white and red like that, because that feels obvious. But again, it is very nice. If I can have that, but with brown, like just the brown gun, like the wood, then I'd really enjoy that. Quag silencer, I mean, really nice to see more silence weapons being added. I just don't get on with the Crag. I don't know why. It's like a gun that I really struggle to use in the game. No idea why. Ever since it was added, even after it's been changed, yada yada yada, I still really struggle with the Crag, and I have no idea why. It doesn't appear to be anything special about it compared to other weapons, but my head just will not fire it properly. Another consumable, first aid kit. That is obviously very colourful, but again, it's a first aid kit, so I can get on board with that because it's just there, isn't it, at the end of the day. That I quite like. Looks like a little backpack. Yeah, that's quite snazzy. I like that. Nice design. Yeah, I'm on board with any of these consumables and things. Okay, 17 is another knuckle knife. Oh, it's an animation. I see. Blade revolver. It's just an animation. I mean, I'm not too fussy about animations myself, but it's an impressive animation. 18. New choke bombs. A little bit of colour. Again, I'm on board with this. It's a consumable. It's a nice skin. Post Malone's initials on there. Yeah. That's quite a nice design. It's just something different for a choke bomb, right? Then we have the first one of these. Chum. I mean, it's a very sort of dark clown kind of gothic style. I really, really love the design. I think the team have outdone themselves. Not convinced it fits in Hunt, but for this event and just in general, the design is fantastic. I mean, look at it. The stuff jingly jangling on it. I feel like they've really put a lot of effort into this event and the skins they've made, because there isn't a skin that I think is particularly bad. Some of them are just a little bit bright for my taste. But other than that, I think they've done a great job. Okay. Maynard Sniper Silencer. Yes, please. I'm going to be sniping everyone from bushes, and everyone else is going to be sniping me from bushes. Do I like the idea of a silent sniper? Yes and no. I'm going to be upset when I'm on the receiving end of it, and I'm going to enjoy shooting people in the face with it. So, yeah, looking forward to unlocking that and giving it a go. Stamina shot. Again, pretty much the same as what we got earlier for the weak stamina shot, right? Nothing really to shout home about there, but nice to have something different. Mobler Bonds. 23, another charm. Post Malone's initials for the fans of Post Malone. And then we've got an auto for Shorty skin. Now, if you're going to give a colourful skin to something, then I feel like a short shotgun is a great idea. Because it's harder to see, you're going to be whipping it out to shoot people at close range anyway, so they're probably going to know where you are. That I'm on board with. I quite like that. It's still got the lovely gold, it's got a nice design. I like the cards on it. Yeah, I like that. They could even have added a bit more colour to the barrel for me on that one. You could have had a red barrel or something. I actually think that's one of the better ones of these colourful circus things. Because the barrel is still just sort of grey silver. Yeah, I really like that one. And that's quite nice. Not that I would take the auto for Shorty very much, but it is very nice. Oh, yes. The Chukonu. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Obviously, big fan of Age of Empires 2. You'll know if you've watched other videos on my channel, I like my strategy games and my RTS. So, very excited to play with this. Shame it's at 25. It's going to take me a while to get there. But, yeah, very much looking forward to that. Then we've got another Bornheim. Just not extended this time. Very similar to the extended one, to be honest, isn't it? In fact, almost, if not identical, just without the extended mag. I mean, it's fine. Again, red, but you're going to be... I'm still not totally on board with the red, but, I mean, for the Bornheims, I guess, you're going to be using them mostly close range, right? And it's not going to stick out. It's fine. Sparks pistol. The fake surrender animation. Not too fussy about the animations, I guess. Not something I would actively be using in the game on a regular basis, but it's nice. It's a nice idea, you know, very, very Captain Jack Sparrow. Centennial Shorty. Okay, that's not bad. So this whole blue-red contrast doesn't feel as glaring to me on these screens. Whether that is different in-game is a different matter, of course, but that I don't mind. It's better than the white and red in my head. Whether that translates onto the map, I don't know. We'll see. But that one's not bad. I can get on board with that. And again, it's a shorty, isn't it? Not that I'm a huge fan of the Centennial, but it's fine. It is what it is. So, next up, Spark Sniper Hard Feelings. That is very nice. That I like. Look at that. What a lovely design. You got the bullets on the back. You've got lovely gold inlays. I kind of want to zoom in on that more, but I can't here, can I? No. Oh, I can inspect. There we go. I forgot inspect at the bottom. Okay, yeah, that I like. That I really like. That is a beautiful gun. I'm very on board with this. That's my favourite so far, I think. That is definitely my favourite so far. This, then the knuckle knife. Yeah. That, then the knuckle knife. Okay, incendiary bolts. for the rapid-fire crossbow. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. An incendiary... I guess it's small and compact. I'd be more worried about explosive, but I feel like I'm going to get to an explosive one shortly, because I can see there looks like there's one here. So we'll see. Fitting an explosive bolt into that thing seems a bit of a stretch, but we'll see. An infantry 73L bayonet. Let's inspect it then, since we've got that capability now. I've realised it's there. That's... Again, it's this shiny red material. I'm just not on board. I think it's very nice design again. Obviously, the 73L has this, you know, they're obviously the same model, just with the attachments different. I'm not on board with that red material, I'm afraid. 32 gets you a bit more cash. Now that is nice. Lap of luxury. I mean, it is, isn't it? An 1865 carbide. Look at that. That is beautiful. Leather on the... Oh, yes. That I like. That I very much like. Oh, yes. I'd like to keep that one, please. Okay. Oops. Get carried away. What are we up to? Further along. Right. Level luxury. Next up is another Bornheim. This time it's the match. Again, it's the same skin, right? But with the added bits all coloured in and stuff. I mean, it's fine. I still love the gold and everything. Not totally on board with the red, but again, it's a shortish weapon, isn't it? It's not as bad as the snipers and things being on show. They have got an that's what I was thinking as I got further along, an exploding bolt. That's going to be horrendous, right? Rapid fire exploding bolts. Surely they're going to do less damage than the ones for the normal crossbow. Surely. It's going to be a smaller explosive, right? We'll see how that pans out. That's going to be nasty. I mean, the explosive crossbow bolts are pretty nasty as it is. You can really catch people off guard with them. But that's going to be, yeah. Centennial Trauma. Again, we're back to this sort of blue and red, but the, you know, the actual barrel is still just metal. I don't mind that. I don't think it stands out too much. I like the gold. Yeah, that's not bad. Another animation, Centennial Shorty animation. Again, I'm not too fuzzy about the animations. 38. Now that is nice. Look at that. Post-mortem, what a name. I'm on board. Let's get this one, please. Oh, wow. The actual silencer itself has leather on it. Let's get in on that. Post Malone on there. Look at that. That is very nice. A little bit of leather on the back there. Is there a dagger in there? It looks like a little dagger or a sword, look. That's very nice. That's the skin I'm using for that. It's probably the only one available, but I like it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I keep doing this. Winky, the next hunter. He has a drum on his back. If that makes noise as you're running, that's just really annoying. In fact, he's got cymbals here. Drum on his... I think if you play that character, that should make a noise when you move that is really loud. As punishment for playing Winky. Again, very dark clown. I really like the design. Not sure it fits in Hunt long term, but I really like the design. I can't fault the design work. Okay, so skin for the aperture, but I like the skin straight away. Straight away, I like the skin. That is very nice. That is a really nice skin. Little bit white maybe, but yeah, I quite like that one. I just noticed there's little symbols on the barrel as well. That's a really nice design. Shame it's an aperture. Ooh. Hellfire Bomb. 100 proof. That's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Matches on the top. That's really cool. I like that. White star. Yeah, that I like. That I like. Dolch Claw. Golden hair trigger. Again, that's quite nice, isn't it? Look at that. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So that's some teeth with a diamond on. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zooms in a funny way, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not sure personally, but it looks alright. But I'm not a big fan of the charms. So they introduced 73L, which is what we've seen before, basically, but just on a standard one, which I'm still not on board with it, I'm afraid. I don't like this red material. 100 blood bonds, which you get even if you don't have the battle pass, which is quite generous of them. They don't always do that, I don't think. Ooh. Golden Oath Vitality Shot. That's pretty nice. The snake on it and everything. That's quite nice. It's nice to see more skins for these things as well. Then we've got a Crag drill spin. Obviously, Post Malone really likes the Crag. Therefore, they've done something for the Crag. Again, I can't imagine I'm going to use the animation much, but it's nice. 48 gets you the Bornheim Silencer. Which, again, it's such a nice design. It's obviously the same as the previous ones we've seen. Which is why I've not gone back to the start and zoomed in on them all. Because, well, we've sort of seen most of them again in a variation. Still not totally on board with the red, I'm afraid. But it is a lovely design other than that. And then at 49... That is gorgeous. That was one that we saw before, right? The Marble Saw Terminus. That is beautiful. I mean, there's your marble. So around the saw itself, that sort of marble effect on the paint there. Some leather at the back. We've got beautiful polished wood. Loads of nice gold bits. Some of that barbed wire theme coming through again. That's my favourite. So this, then the Sparks Sniper, then probably the Sparks Silenced Pistol, and then the Knuckle Knife so far. What else we got? So at 50... Oh wow, we're going all the way to 54 this time. So, Centennial Pointman... Not on board with the scope being white and red striped, but again, it is a very nice design. Other than that, as I say, I like the sort of turquoisey blue with the red a little bit more. It feels less obvious on this screen. I keep saying that. Might feel different in game. Another 100 coins. Then we've got a standard Mecho 1895, which I think is, again, a nice design. Fortune teller on the side there. Trick shot. Fortune teller written there as well. I quite like that. I do think it's quite nice. Not that I take that gun much, but I do like it. Oh my. Crag silencer. Ophidian eye. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Look at that. With a snake around it. That is beautiful. The green wood. Obviously this is for Post Malone because he likes the Crag and his favourite colour is green. But that is... Look at the end and everything as well. That is genuinely a beautiful weapon. Ooh. That's coming in at the 2 or 3 slot for me. Even though it's a Crag and I don't like the Crag. But yeah, that's very nice. And then last but not least, or second last but not least, Post Malone Ringmaster. Wonderfully designed. Bit too brightly coloured. Lots of red on there. But it is beautifully designed. I actually thought that you might get this one at the start and the what I consider better one for Hunt at the end. That's what I honestly expected. So I'm surprised it's this way round. I think it's beautiful, but I couldn't see myself playing it very much. And then as the bonus, you get the Whirlybird, which is a couple of saw blades. Which I think look very nice, to be fair. But again, it's a charm, and I just don't put charms on my weapons usually. I did at the start when they first started releasing them, and I was like, actually, I can't see very much. It's blocking part of my screen. But it's a bonus level, you have to get... Oh, wow. Okay, so that's not what usually happens. The bonus level is only 1,000 event points. Normally it's like 10,000 or 15,000 or something. So that's unusually nice. I wonder if that's a mistake. 10,000 to buy level 54. Nah. Loads of time. 60 days to do it. It's doable, right? Okay, so the other thing I wanted to look at were the details, just so we can have a look through. So we've got the Murder Circus compound. We've got activity booths where you can earn event points and find sealed items and rewards. So that's good. There's going to be another place to earn event points. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, it's just crazy and corrupt. The Shredder. You have to obtain it by unsealing it with pledge marks. I guarantee people are going to try and get that off you because, you know, that's going to be a lot of fun to play with. Ursa Mortis, the lovely teddy bear, is going to be around the place. Fortune teller. Spend your pledge marks to receive a random trait or rare reward. What is the rare reward, I wonder? Or perhaps a better fortune than the machine's former operator. Interesting. Pledge marks, so the mechanics. Pledge marks, oh, it's the same as usual. So the special currency that you get in missions. And you spend them in missions to break pledge seals and gain rare rewards. Hunters can be pledged to troops by using pledge boxes found in the Circus supply points. Pledging to a troop will automatically reward your hunter with the chosen troop's first trait, and then you'll pay pledge mark to get the next trait. 1 per 25 event points, 2 pledge marks for banishing the boss target in Bounty Clash, 3 pledge marks for becoming the sole survivor. That's quite generous. Obviously you have to then survive to keep them. Sealed rewards. So, at Supply Points, Watchtowers, and Murder Circus Compound, you can find pledge marks to gain valuable rewards that will give you an edge on the hunt. sealed single bounty token, full restoration kit, a master clue that reveals all boss targets. There are other ones as well, though, I assume. But that's in the Murder Circus compound. So that's a bit like the middle compound we've had in the map's previous events. The troops, we kind of went over this, didn't we? So, Trick Shooter, Ringmaster, and Mystic. And obviously... Oh! Hang about a minute. That's interesting. So that I didn't click last time. So, you get the first troop trait for free when you join it. But this... Troop trait 2, crack shot, costs 3 pledge marks. You can have up to 9 now, but that's expensive. Considering the Ringmaster one, Corpse Seer is 2. And then the Mystic one is only 1 to get Blast Sense. I guess it's based on how good they are. That's not a bad way to do it if you want to put in ones that are better than others. Okay, fine. Event points activity list. Extract with a bounty token or become the sole survivor, 30. Kill targets, kill Urtus and Mortis, or activate the Wellspring, 15. Loot any hunter for the first time, 8. I'm sure that's dropped. Investigate clues or rifts is 6. I'm sure that's dropped. Kill meatheads, 5. Circus grunts, 3. Balloons, 3. I'm glad the balloons are 3. There must not be very many of them, because I was expecting them to be 1 until we got that news previously. Hives and Hellhounds 1, Armoreds and Immolators 1. I don't think that's fair. I think Immolators certainly should be more than 1. Just because they're, to some extent, more of a pain to fight. But it is what it is. We'll see how the points tot up and how quickly they tot up as we play. And then upgrade. Well, you can have your Battle Pass. You can have your Battle Pass bundle with an extra 15 levels. You know what is a shame? Is in one of the previous events, they did like a Battle Pass bundle that wasn't about getting additional levels, but you unlocked some extra item skins, and if you completed the Battle Pass, you got the money back for the item skins. So it was to encourage you to buy the item skins, and then I guess they hoped that people wouldn't finish the Battle Pass in time, and then they would get to keep the money, but you got the Blood Bonds back at the end if you complete the Battle Pass, which I thought was really cool. I believe that was the one where I got Miner's Song, and Miner's Song is the skin for the Alert Trip Mine. And I think it was that event where I got the Miner's Song. I paid extra for the Battle Pass, got the Miner's Song and the Battle Pass, and then once I completed the Battle Pass, I got the Blood Bonds back for the Miner's Song, which I think was like 500 or something. I can't remember now. But I thought that was a good system. It's a shame they haven't done that again, but maybe people didn't like it, I'm not sure. But there you go, that is the event pass, and this video is like half an hour long, so I will actually call it there. And I will try and do some recording and pull up some footage of me actually playing the game. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you all soon with some, hopefully, in-game footage of the actual event.